Hi there, it's me Kumar Sonal, and today in this video you're about to hear my student Subhranshu, who has secured third position in his class recently, and this child has got highest marks in biology and second highest in English literature, Hindi literature, physics, mathematics and history. This boy wants to tell you something about flowers, their types, their reproductive systems, etc. etc. So let's hear Subhranshu.
Hi, I am Subhranshu Sen. I am a student of Kumar Sonal. I study in class 6. Today we are gonna talk about flowers, its types, its reproductive system. So let's just begin the video. The flower is divided into three main parts: pedicel, thalamus and the floral parts. Now we'll first discuss about what is pedicel. The pedicel can be also called the flower stalk of a plant. Now next we'll discuss about what is thalamus. The thalamus is the tip of the pedicel in which it is attached with the flower. The thalamus can also be called the receptacle. Now next we will talk about the floral parts. The thalamus bears the parts of the flowers in four circles called whorl, which is divided into four parts: calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium. Now let us talk about these things in detail. First is the calyx. The calyx protects the young flowers at their birth stage. Next we will talk about corolla. The corolla protects the reproductive part of the flower and have a special odor to attract butterflies, insects and other birds, which is useful for pollination. Now you might be thinking about pollination. Pollination means transfer of pollen grain from anther to the stigma of the flower by pollinating agents. And pollination is also of two types: self-pollination and cross-pollination. Self-pollination means transfer of pollens from the anther to the stigma of the same flower, while cross-pollination means transfer of pollens from the anther to the stigma of a flower of the different plant by pollinating agents. Now again, you might be confused. What is pollinating agents? Pollinating agents means something which carry pollen grain from anther to the stigma of a flower, like wind, water, bees and other insects. Actually what happens is, when bees or insects sits on the flower, then the pollen grains get stick to their body, and when they fly again to another flower, then the pollen grains gets inside the stigma, which is helpful for pollination, which is why they are called pollinating agents. So now let's get back to the topic. We were discussing about the whorls of the flower, as we have already discussed about calyx and corolla. So next is androecium. It is the male reproductive organ of a flower which contains anthers. Next is gynoecium. It is the female reproductive organ of a flower which consists carpels, which contains stigma, style and ovary. So now you viewers have already understood that pollination means reproduction in flowers. So now there are two types of reproduction: asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. In sexual reproduction only pollination takes place, while in asexual reproduction there is no need of pollination, because they can reproduce by their own vegetative parts like birds, etc. There are mainly two types of flowers: complete flower and incomplete flower. Complete flowers have all the four whorls, means calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium, means they have male and female reproductive parts. For example, mustard and China rose. Flowers which lack in one or more whorls is called incomplete flowers. For example, sunflower and amaranthus. Hope you viewers understood the topic. If you have any doubts, type in the comment section below. Thank you.
So you just heard Subhranshu, and hope you like the topic, and if it is so, then don't forget to like the video, and if you are new to the channel, then don't forget to subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon nearby. Till then, Take care and bye bye. We'll meet soon in a next exciting video.